There is good, there is great, there is legendary, and then there is perfect. And in my mind, nobody could have carried that gimmick any better than the legendary Curt Hennig. Son of Larry the Axe Hennig, he really, really just gave that gimmick his all and really rode with it. Larry the Axe's dad was a good wrestler in his own right, used to tag team with his father. Then he went to WWF and he became Mr. Perfect. He had some fun vignettes leading in of him doing sports competitions and golfing, and everything he did was absolutely perfect. I'm sure they say they didn't have to do too many shots of the vignettes, but I'm sure they had to do a few retakes. Anyway, also with Curt Hennig, what was really cool is he had the tone and the smirk in his face that he could pull that off so perfectly. Pun intended that you bought it. And I was always a big fan in the fact that I always wanted to see Curt Hennig get his ass kicked. He worked great as a heel. He was never going to be the top hero of the company. He could be the top heel though, and that works. So he never quite made it to the top of the echelon. I don't think he ever had a world championship in either WWF or WCW. He might have had one in AWA. I can't remember off the top of my head. AWA got hard to watch about that time. Let's just be honest about it. But Curt, I really enjoyed him, and I like this figure a whole lot. It's a likeness of Curt Hennig. My one minor gripe is going to be that rubber singlet. I don't know. The rubber feels like it's going to snap or break. I've messed with it just a little bit, and I did not trust it. And I understand what they were going for. There was those times when Curt would walk around with his singlet kind of down, and he put it on for the match. And I think that's the look they were going for. The problem is, I'm not sure if the material is up for it. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to leave it on him just like that, and that way, I have less risk of damaging it. It also feels like something that's going to hold on to dirt. I mean, it just has that feel of like, oh god, if this gets dirty, it's going to be impossible to clean. That's the other complaint about it. I really hope they do him in blue and don't do the rubber singlet. Just paint it on, or whatever you need to do, and don't mess with it. Don't even bother, because I think it really detracts from the figure. I know they're trying to innovate. At least they're trying to do something different. I don't think this does it, but they tried. At least they're trying, unlike some other companies I can think of. But anyway, that's kind of what's making this WWF line kind of stronger and stronger, is that they keep trying, and they've got a rich history to dig from, and Curt Hennig's a big part of that. So I like seeing him in the line. I like seeing a version of him. I like, in typical lead articulation. I don't need to go over it. It's really good though, and yeah, it's just fun. So another fun addition to my wrestling collection, and that will finish up this episode of Infinite Realms. Enjoying the hell out of Curt Hennig, and I hope you enjoyed me talking about him. And thank you for watching Infinite Realms. Don't forget to like and subscribe.